Now, we could talk about Saturday night's main event as a whole, which I believe it was great up until the last match. Cody Rhodes and Obafemi gets an A for me. Obafemi is always a joy to watch. And him whooping Cody's ass makes it all the better. Bayley and Sol Ruka, always going to be a dope-ass match because it's Bayley, and then Sol Ruka ain't never put on a bad match as far as I know. So this too gets an A. And this match, even with the little hiccup that AJ had, if it was a hiccup at all, Leon recovered that perfectly, beautifully. This match too gets an A. But this right here. Now, it's not to say that the match wasn't solid, because that was a given from the jump. Gunther's a solid wrestler. John is in his last match, so he has to put on. But it was nowhere near the AJ match, which was a lot of fun to watch. And it was nowhere near the Cody match for SummerSlam, which was really brutal. This match more so was just, eh. And then, like y'all, I'm also upset that it ended how it ended with John, losing and tapping out. Even though I perfectly understand why, because, everybody who's retired has lost and you put the guy over as you're on your way out. It makes sense. I get all that. I'm also probably not going to say anything you already haven't heard, that it could have been better, and it could have been. But is booing Triple H justified? Honestly, I could say yes and no. Because John Cena's overall retirement tour should have been better than it was. The heel turn should have been better than it was. The face turn should have been better than it was. Now, can we blame Triple H for all of that? Whoever's writing it and he okays it, then probably yeah. But I do think that they're booing him for more than just John Cena. A lot of the booking decisions, a lot of the decisions that are made in the business realm of, partnering with ESPN, all of that, I do think that, that's why they're booing him, because he represents the company side of all of this. And some of that is completely valid. So, with John Cena having retired in this match, and this match not being as good as it should have been, I can't give it no more than probably a C. All right, y'all.